Yo, what's up guys, Dezo here, and today we're going to be talking about Cerseis Prophecy and what Tyrion might end up doing to Cersei. Before all you people get triggered, just remember this is a fictional world where worse stuff has happened. As everybody probably remembers, in the beginning of Season 5, they showed Cersei as a child going to Maggie the Frog, and Maggie the Frog basically told Cersei her future. A lot of people know that one thing the show left out is that Maggie the Frog also said, "And when your tears have drowned you, the Valonqar shall wrap his hands about your pale white throat and choke the life from you." So Valonqar is High Valyrian for little brother. In Cersei's mind, it is Tyrion, because Tyrion is her little brother. A lot of fans actually think it's going to be Jaime, because he was born a few minutes after her, and he killed the Mad King to prevent him from doing exactly what Cersei did. But Jaime makes it very clear in this clip that he does not care about doing what's right anymore.
I love Cersei. You can laugh at that if you want. You can sneer. It doesn't matter. She needs me. And to get back to her, I have to take River Run. I'll send for your baby boy. And I'll launch him into River Run with a catapult. Because you don't matter to me, Lord Edmure. Your son doesn't matter to me. The people in the castle don't matter to me. Only Cersei. And if I have to slaughter every Tully who ever lived to get back to her, that's what I'll do.
So Jaime would have done some really messed up stuff just to see Cersei again. So I don't think that he would kill Cersei over burning innocent people. Tyrion, on the other hand, definitely has reason to kill Cersei. Cersei has wanted Tyrion dead for the longest time. This in turn makes Tyrion want Cersei dead. In the books, Tyrion and Jorah were trying to get a ship from a woman. The woman said, "What do you plan to offer the Dragon Queen, little man?" "My hate," Tyrion wanted to say. Instead, he spread his hands as far as the fetters would allow. "Whatever she would have of me, sage counsel, savage wit, a bit of tumbling, my cock if she desires it. I will lead her armies or rub her feet as she desires. And the only reward I ask is to be allowed to rape and kill my sister." Now obviously this quote is very controversial. Now even though Tyrion does say some pretty interesting things about Cersei, such as in this conversation with Varys.
"I want to take a walk."
You can't. Cersei has offered a lordship to the man who brings her your head.
She ought to offer her cunt. Best part of her for the best part of me.
There's a couple other moments like that in the show and a lot more in the books, but it's still pretty obvious that Tyrion does not think about Cersei in a sexual way. After everything Cersei has done to him, it's pretty clear that Tyrion just wants to humiliate her. Let's look back at what Maggie said about Cersei's death. "And when your tears have drowned you." Cersei just lost Tommen, the last of her kids, and she does not even seem sad. She is driven on pure hate right now, so what could possibly make her cry? Obviously Tyrion forcing himself on Cersei would make her cry, but let's look at two other parts of the prophecy. Maggie says the Valonqar. That means there's only one. And another part of the prophecy reads, "Queen you shall be, until there comes another, younger and more beautiful, to cast you down and take all that you hold dear." The only thing Cersei really has left now is power and Jaime. I don't think she cried over Tommen because she kind of expected it, but I don't think she expects to lose Jaime. So between losing Jaime and Tyrion forcing himself onto her, those would be two things that would definitely make her cry. In the books, it might be both. In the show, it'll definitely be losing Jaime. I highly doubt the show would do the whole Tyrion-Cersei thing. In the show, Tyrion is a lot less complex, I want to say, and he really doesn't have the darker side that he has in the books. In the books, there actually might be a little foreshadowing towards the whole Cersei-Tyrion thing happening. I'm going to put it on the screen now. I don't even want to read it. That's how fucked up it is. I don't know how George could have possibly thought of it, but it's really, really bad. Basically, Cersei has a dream about Tyrion doing some pretty nasty things to her in the dungeons. Feel free to pause and read it yourself, but like I said, it's really fucked up. But part of this paragraph also goes back to Maggie the Frog's prophecy, when Cersei says, "Please don't harm my children," and Tyrion says, "You will see them crowned and then you will see them die." So this could actually be some foreshadowing of Tyrion doing something to Cersei. With that said, I really think Tyrion will have a major role in Cersei's death, and he probably will be the one to choke her out. Now I understand this is going to be very controversial in the comments, but before you comment, please realize that this does not take place in 2016. Both the show and the books push a lot of boundaries, especially when it comes to this kind of stuff. Even in Westeros, there's not really justified rape, but there's justified murder, so I really don't think the show is going to go farther than having Tyrion kill Cersei. The books, on the other hand, might. As you just saw with that paragraph, George can get pretty dark in his writing. With that said, comment down below, tell me what you think. Please leave a like on this video and subscribe for more Game of Thrones videos. I'm going to be uploading a lot more frequently, and my goal is to upload the lesser known theories. That way you guys aren't just going to get other versions of other theories on other channels, such as R+L=J. For example, the Jon and Arya theory has been around since the first book, but there were no videos on it. Most of the theories are a lot more controversial, and a lot of other YouTubers don't want that kind of channel. But I think it's a good thing because it definitely sparks some debates, and it gets people talking about other possibilities towards the ending. There will be a link in the description to a playlist of all my theories. Feel free to watch any and all of them, and thank you for the support.